You couldn't beat Khabib, could you?
Oh,
No one's ever
easy.
beaten Khabib.
I would beat Khabib.
Me versus Islam. I beat him that night, so I beat Khabib that night too. So this is the real Bill.
He jumped the cage. I said, Habib, why did you go after Dillon Danis? He goes, well, coach, because his head coach was too old and it would be disrespectful. Dillon was the one that was talking the most stuff anyway.
Dillon didn't do anything to deserve getting his ass whooped.
Khabib choked your boy out and you sat there and watched it happen.
Khabib's team has one of the strongest reputations in MMA. Disciplined, humble, respectful, until someone crosses the red lines of family and religion. And today, we're going to look at a perfect example of that contrast through Herb Dean's words, Chanco's behavior with Dustin Poirier, and Dillon Danis' long history of disrespect that finally led him to getting humble.
Alhamdulillah, I know you got this, they don't like this. Alhamdulillah, tomorrow night I'm gonna smash your boy, guys.
A lot of fans still misunderstand what really happened after Khabib vs Conor, but referee Herb Dean himself cleared it up. He explained that Khabib and his team never disrespected officials, and they never touched anyone who wasn't directly involved. They only went after the guys who had been insulting their families, their faith, and their culture for months.
What's the funny part about it is that even though that whole brawl was chaos, all those guys were extra respectful of all the officials. So it was like, okay, so I pull him off, right? And then he's still going after him, talking, and I'm like pushing against him, and he's like, okay, well, you know, I'm not going to wrestle her, but I've got other people I've gotten. You? What are you talking about? Bam, I'm over here now.
Dagestani, man, respectful.
And so it's really funny. It's like everybody keeps coming in, you're trying to break people, like, oh, well, I'm not going to fight you, but I'm going to go around you, and this guy's over here. I'm not listening, but nobody was threatening a referee or one of the inspectors.
They're trying to get around you.
We're grabbing the guys.
Juke you guys out.
Once you grab them, they're like, oh, okay. But if you don't get them, they're like, there's plenty of targets.
And that's the part people forget. Herb literally said Khabib's team was calm, respectful, and cooperative the moment officials stepped in. They weren't out of control, they were targeted, and they were responding to months of non-stop provocation.
Dillon didn't do anything on Saturday in that moment to deserve getting his ass whooped, but of course, there's years upon years upon years of trolling, Instagram story posts, tweets, interviews, stuff about him talking about them in very disrespectful ways, to where you can't be shocked that any of this happened. And you had to have been, you had to have known that at some point this was going to happen in some way, shape, or form.
This sets the stage for understanding how this team operates. They respect everyone unless you cross the lines they do not tolerate. Now, to really understand the contrast, look at Chanco, one of the most recognizable guys from Team Khabib. This is how he treated Dustin Poirier when they met. No hostility, no ego, just mutual respect between two real martial artists. Versus how Chanco dealt with Dillon Danis.
Really? 2 times? Yes. You know how to wrestle?
No wrestling, Muay Thai.
No wrestling. Okay. You look like Islam.
Same team.
Yeah?
You good shape, bro.
You too much retired.
Last fight, the most.
Like Islam.
Самое это количество ударов.
No, he does look like Islam. Yeah, Islam.
Get him.
This is exactly what Khabib's entire team is known for. They are respectful to anyone who respects them. They don't pick fights, they don't act tough, they carry themselves the way Khabib set the standard years ago. But as you are about to see, when someone crosses the line, they flip the switch instantly.
He did get his ass beat by the Muslim Brotherhood. They stole it from me because I was literally on my way to whoop this motherfucker's ass. They've been sending a couple messages, and I was like, all right, cool, you keep sending these messages, brother, we're gonna have to see each other. As I start walking towards my seat from the VIP room, I run into Chanco. I'm like, what's up, man? The police is all over me. I go, what happened, brother? And he's like, nah, just chilling, bro, all good. And I see his hands with blood, and I'm like, nah, something happened. What happened with you, man? Look at your hands. He goes, no, all good, bro, little problem, I took care of it.
Before Chanco and the boys taught him a lesson, Dillon Danis had been attacking Khabib and his team for years.
I mean, come on, dude. You know you're asking for trouble. And then they showed me the videos of what he was showing Ali and Islam in a relationship type embrace. And then he was doing things with a porn star in Islam embracing. And you sit where the guys are sitting and you riling them up with big, huge disrespect. Stop picking on people's religion, man. That's what he was doing. He was making fun of it.
When you put everything together, it becomes obvious. This wasn't Team Khabib attacking someone randomly. This was direct reaction to years of disrespect to their families, their late coach, their beliefs, and their culture. And unlike Dillon, these guys actually live by a code. Respect given equals respect returned. But if you choose to cross the red lines, you deal with the consequences. Herbdin saw it, and Dustin Poirier and many other fighters experienced it. Khabib's whole team carries themselves with honor, and they only defend themselves when pushed past the limit. And Dillon Danis, well, let's just say he found out the hard way.
Did you see Dillon Danis get TKO'd?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Dillon Danis got TKO'd by John Pork.
Damn.
Yeah. John Pork sees Dillon Danis, starts sucker punching him in the back of the head, hits him with an uppercut. Dillon Danis on his back, throwing up some heel kicks, try to hit him. What a show that was. Dillon Danis gets banned from the UFC.
Masvidal said he's going to him up on site. You will never see Dillon Danis at a UFC fight ever again.